G'day everyone, check this out. Got myself a 1979 Mazda 323 bug-eye wagon. Check this out. Hit up my mate Dazza. I'm like, do you want to sell me this MA engine? And he said no, you can have it for free. And I think I need to stop filming and use both my hands. It's got a 4-speed with it, but I do have a 5-speed box. Massive day today, between working and moving cars around. Managed to get the car pretty stripped. All the front panels off, doors off, tailgate off, windows out, window trim off. Pretty much stripped the engine bay enough as it needs to be. Got all the wiring out, brake booster, everything. This is all pretty solid, just surface rusty, so that should clean up good. Got all my panel hammers and everything ready to go. Got the slide hammer there. Pull this out a bit. Just gonna get it done. Got this patched up. Got the fuel door, rust around the fuel door cut out, patched up. Got this mostly pushed out. Had a couple high spots that I had to do some heat shrinks. That's why the ground's all wet. But it's coming along, ready to sand, put some body filler in. A couple coats of epoxy with a wet on wet hardener and then high build primer straight over the top. So that's how the quarter came out. And like I was saying before, it looks like a lot of bog, but a lot of this bog is just really light, you know, probably less than 1 mil thick, just to get it nice and straight. Cut the style lines in. I've got a couple high spots here that I might have to deal with the primer, but so this is the shell with the epoxy on there. I just baked it for about 20 minutes. And yeah, I'm gonna put the high build primer on there now. All right, there it is. All in primer, just finished putting the last coat on. Did 3 coats, 1 coat of epoxy, 3 coats of high build primer. Got all my doors ready today. All right, so all my doors are in high build primer now. Got some guide coat on. So that's just basically like a really fine light coat of black paint. So as you sand it down, it shows up all the imperfections. The car is ready to paint. The paint shop couldn't do the formula for the original color, musket green, that I wanted to do either. So the color I ended up picking was like VE, VF Commodore, Spitfire green. So paint is Valspar 862 direct gloss 2-pack. Very happy with it. Almost sprays itself, can lay it on nice and fat. Doesn't seem to have run anywhere. I had a mate come in the other night and help me hang all the doors on. Started putting all the handles and everything back in. So it's all looking pretty nice. just started hanging the front panels on. Pretty much all of the front panels except for this nose cone piece were just absolutely cactus. Most people would probably look at it and go, there's no way you can fix that, but I'll fix it. Same thing with this guard and this nose cone here. This was nowhere near even fitting the car before nicely, but I've managed to sort of get it back to some sort of shape. Managed to give the front apron a new lease of life. It's got a lot of body filler in it. Probably out of anything on the car, it's probably the roughest panel. But these are really hard to find good ones. Cowl panel's ready to go. This guard was pretty bad. Ended up with a fair bit of body filler in it. This driver's side guard was pretty good. Only needed a little bit of just finer filler in the front. Tailgate was a bit hay going. Bonnet was also a bit hay going. It was showing some signs of the hail damage like the roof and that was. The other side nose cone. Managed to fit that in the blaster and just sort of bring that back to life. So these are just all the remaining panels for the car that I'm about to primer. Okay, so here's how it all looks in primer. Front apron looks nice. Tailgate looks really nice. Nice sharp lines in it. Guards look good. Bonnet looks good. Nose cone pieces look really nice. The driver's side one was actually really, really nice. The passenger side one, which I kind of brought back to life, doesn't look too bad. All right, so as you can see, all the underbody's all stone guarded. Got that all done, all the rails and everything. Modified the cross member, sat the motor in there, did the underbody black, cleaned all the suspension, pressure washed it, painted it black, put it all back in. All the remaining panels for the car, they're all rubbed down. They're all in here ready to go. So I'm going to set up a time lapse and make these panels green. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to yank this thing out now that I know that it works. Clean it all up, stick it back in the hole for good. Going to start fitting panels, get this thing all back together. All right, guys, so here it is. So I had these door trims that were like a bluey grey sort of colour, and they were pretty reasonable. So I've just vinyl sprayed those black. Just been painting up the dash, nice and fresh black. So the pad isn't too bad. It's got a couple of cracks in it, but I'm just gonna roll with it. So I've started making the exhaust. The factory front pipe actually fit, clears the steering box and everything, which I'm quite surprised about, because I remember back in the day when I used to do this, I used to have to modify these to clear the steering arm. Hopefully that should clear the bumper bar as well. If not, I might just have to chop it and lower it down a bit or something, but that's basically it. As you can see, the back end's looking pretty good. badges on, all of that stuff. Still gotta put all the trim in. She's a runner. All right, guys, what do you reckon? 13-inch globes or the 15-inch performance wheels off the RX-7? But I decided to lower the car, so I just chopped a little bit more than 1.5 out of the front and just flipped one of the leaves at the back, and it's pretty much perfect. So I finished putting all my door trims in. Alright, just got done painting the back inside. Obviously took me a while to mask up. That should look pretty sweet. Pretty happy with that. Not too shabby at all. Just need a grill badge. So, first drive. I drove it home last night, but obviously couldn't film much. It's almost surreal just standing here and remembering seeing it on the trailer when I got it, you know, which was only a couple months ago. Just got done getting the car wheel aligned, got brand new tyres to put on, new carpets all done, new gear stick knob, new shift boot, new seats, glove box lid on, new steering wheel, tacho, all of my rear trims in. Sick.